Hello students, this is my part 5 video of genetics, and today we will discuss the polygenic traits. Polygenic traits or quantitative or blending inheritance. So we will discuss what do you mean by polygenic traits or quantitative or blending inheritance. Polygenic means here more than one gene or many genes but one character. This is polygenic, and here also interallelic gene interaction occurs. Interallelic gene interaction to give rise to one character, and it is called as quantitative because we have to determine the number or percentage of dominant gene or recessive gene and determine the traits. So by the percentage means quantity, we can determine their traits. We will discuss in the cross. And blending means the percentage of dominant or recessive will blend, or the character will follow the percentage. So this is called blending. So the scientist H. Nielsen Ehel, in 1908 and East in 1910, they carried out the experiment on the species, that is wheat kernel. The kernel of wheat, where the color is taken into account, or kernel color in wheat. So he found that 5 different types of colors are there, that is red, then dark, medium and light and white. So here what happened, the character for this kernel color is dependent on 2 genes, that is we can write 2 genes A, B. So I am just writing the heterozygous conditions and we will discuss what happens. So normally what happened here, the 4 alleles are there. Out of the 4 alleles, if any 2 allele is dominant, then the character is medium color. And if the 4 alleles, total 4 is dominant, so this is the red color. And when it is 3 allele, this is the dark red color. And when it is the 1 allele is dominant, or we can write in capital, so this is the light color. And here 0 means no allele is dominant, so we can write here these possibilities, that is A, B, B. And here the possibilities is A, B, B. And here the possibilities is either A in this way. Out of the 4, 3 are capital, or we can write here A, capital B, small b. So you have to write the out of 4 alleles, 3 must be capital, and in this case this may be A, B, or A, capital B, or capital A, capital B, small b. And in light, any one. So if it is A, this type of combination, or if it is like this, so this type of combination. And this is the white, where this is 0% dominant, and here we will find 25% dominant, and here we will find 50% dominant, and here 75% dominant, and here 100% dominant. So very important thing is that we are not thinking about the what is the type of gene, quality of gene, but we are only considering the amount or the quantity of dominant gene present. So it is important that for that we are telling this is quantitative inheritance. And why we are telling blending? Because the percentage will blend or the divert it towards the particular traits. And here more than one gene, that is 2 genes responsible for one character, and here the interallelic gene interaction. So now we will discuss, we will make a cross, and we will next see how the blending occurs. So first one is P1, that is we are taking red color to that of white one. So this is A, B, this is A, B. We can make it male female for artificial hybridization experiment, and this will give only one type of gamete, that is AB, and this will give one type of gamete, that is AB. So this is nothing but the gamete, and when fertilization occurs, this will fuse and all become capital A, small a. These are the medium type. So this is F1. Then when we will take the cross of the F1 as the parent, as second parent, then we will find the ratio as follows. So the P2 bracketed F1 means 2 medium are crossed, medium A, B, A, B. So we know that these will give 4 different types of gametes. This is capital A, capital B, capital A, small b, small a, capital B, small a, small b, capital A, capital B, capital A, small b, then small a, capital B, small a, small b. So these are the gametes. Then we will discuss the phenotypes which we will find in later on when we make the checkerboard here. So we can draw the checkerboard what we have drawn in Mendel's experiment. So this is capital A, capital A, capital B. This is capital A, small b, small a, capital B, small a, small b. And here capital A, capital B, capital A, small b, and this is small a, capital B, small a, small b. So we will find what are the results. First you see this is capital A, capital A, capital B, capital B. So this is 100%. So this is, we can write this is red. Then this is capital A, capital A, capital B, small b. So here this is 75%. So this is dark. Here this is capital A, small a, capital B, capital B. This is also dark red color. And this is capital A, small a, capital B, small b. So this is medium. And here we will find capital A, capital A, capital B, small b. So this is 75% dark. And this is capital A, small b, small b. This is medium. This is medium. And here we will find capital A, capital B, small b. This is medium. Because here we will find the 50%. Then this is capital A and small b, small b. So here only 25%. So 25% is, that is your light. That is your light. And here you will find capital A, small a, capital B, 75%. This is dark. Here we will find capital A, capital B, small b. This is medium. Here this is small a, capital B, So this is 50%. So this is medium. This is small a, capital B, small b, 25%. This is light. And this is capital A, capital B, small b, 50%. This is medium. Here capital A, small b, small b. This is light, 25% dominant. And here small a, capital B, small b, 25%. This is also light. And this is small b, small b. So this is white. So you have to see what are the numbers of different types. So we can get the F2 phenotypic ratio as, that is, we can get the phenotypic ratio 1:4:6:4:1. So here this is nothing but the red is to dark, medium is to light is to, that is white. So this is the deviation from Mendel's dihybrid cross. What we have found in Mendel, that is 9:3:3:1, but here this is the deviation, so we cannot get that ratio. We will get 1:4:6:4:1. So when we take a graph here, we can find this type of, this is 1, this is 4, this is 6, this is 4, and this is 1. So the numbers, so this middle one which is medium, so the percentage of dominant or recessive blend the character either left or right, so we can tell here blending inheritance. So this occurred in kernel color and was found by H. Nielsen L. and East. And also another example very interesting, what we call the skin color in human. We will discuss how the skin color, that is your 7 types. So the skin color in human was first discovered by Davenport. So we will find the 7 different types of colors in human, that is very dark, very dark, or we can write black, or we can write negro. And middle one is, that is your intermediate, middle one. And here next one is dark, and next one is fairly dark, and here we will find fairly light, and light, and white. So 7 different colors are found. So in this case, really 3 genes having 6 alleles are involved. So out of 6 alleles, 3 genes means we can find 6 alleles. So out of 6 alleles, total 6 number is dominant, then this is very dark. And if 5 number is dominant, any 5, this is dark. And if it is 4 number, this is fairly dark, and 3 middle, intermediate, 2 number is fairly light, 1 is light, and 0% of dominant is our white. So this 6 number means we can here write A, B, B, C, C, and 0 means A, B, B, C, C. So any one capital, so you can write this may be the combination. So other combination you can also bring. If it is A, B, B, C, C, you can make it also capital. In this any 2 should be capital. Here any 1, and here all the 6, and here A, B, B, C, C, 3 are capital. Any 3 you can also capital A, capital B, then other 3 should be small, and any 2. So this is fairly light, any 2 you can also make it capital, So and any one here is A. So in this case this is light. So any one you can make B also, C also. In this way you can make the genotype of the human being and determine the characters. So this confirms that the body color of the human being is controlled by these polygenic traits. So we can find the when we cross the white, this is P1, white with negro. So we will get, that is, this is A, B, B, C, C, and this is A, B, B, C, C. So here it will give your A, B, C, and this will give one type of gamete, A, B, C. So when you will cross this, you will get this type of combination. This is intermediate. So when you take the intermediate as the parent, P2, two intermediate having this type of genotype. So you will get the ratio. This will give you 8 different types of gametes, and this will give you F2 phenotypic ratio, that is you will find F2 phenotypic ratio in 1:6:15:20:1. 15:6:1. So this will also show you the blending inheritance, that is like this. This is 1, this is 6, this is 15, and this is 20, this is 15, 6, and 1. So in this way human body color blends or diverges accordingly depending upon the percentage of dominant genes. This is all about your polygenic traits, and we have taken two examples. One is kernel color in wheat and human body color. So then we will discuss later on next topics.